Are you struggling with derogatory items on your credit report? Believe me, that's tough, and negative marks can really weigh on your score. So whether it's a late payment or collections or bankruptcy, they aren't great for your finances. Now, fortunately, I'm here to talk about how you can clean them off your report. That's right. This video is all about the best ways to get negative items off your report. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Andy from Credit Sage, and we've got everything you need to know about credit. With over 3,000 reviews and a 4.9 out of 5 Trustpilot rating, we're a surefire path to achieve your credit goals. And today, I have some fantastic tips you can bet will improve your finance life. Let's talk about what derogatory items are. They are negative entries that creditors and lenders may report to the credit bureaus. Now, why do these items matter? Well, it comes down to the importance of your credit score and your credit health in general. Now, your credit report is like a report card that shows your financial history. And it tells lenders and creditors if you are a good or bad risk when it comes to lending you money or giving you a line of credit. Your score is like the summary of your grades. It's a 3-digit number that kind of sums up the content of your report. Now, a good score can make it easier and more affordable to get credit or loans, as well as lower insurance premiums and increase your chances of getting approved for an apartment or a job that requires a credit check. On the other hand, a low credit score can make it harder to get credit and loans. It can result in higher interest rates or insurance premiums, and it'll limit the options when it comes to housing or employment. Now, derogatory items can drag down your credit score, which we've already established plays a big role in your ability to obtain credit, loans, mortgages, and other financial opportunities. Also, even if you are approved for a loan, having a derogatory item on your credit report can result in higher interest rates. This means you'll end up paying more in interest charges over the life of the loan, which can be very costly. Now, they can also get in the way of your job opportunities. While employers can't see your credit score, they may check your credit report as part of a background check, and having derogatory items on your credit report could make you seem like a less responsible or trustworthy candidate, particularly if the job involves handling money or financial information. One of the most common derogatory items on a credit report are late payments. A late payment can occur when you fail to make a payment on time, or if you only make a partial payment. Collections are another type of derogatory item that can appear on your credit report, and these guys show up when you fail to pay a debt, and the creditor or lender turns your account over to a debt collector. Now, once these accounts are in collections, this can have a lot of impact on your credit score. Also, charge-offs are similar to collections because they also occur when you fail to pay a debt. However, a charge-off typically occurs when a creditor or lender has exhausted all efforts to collect the debt and determined that it is unlikely to be repaid. Let's talk about bankruptcies. These are when you're unable to pay your debt and seek legal protection from your creditors. These are relatively severe as they can stick around on your credit report for up to 10 years. Now, a few other derogatory items to consider include foreclosures, tax liens, and civil judgments. Also, keep in mind that mistakes do occur. Sometimes negative marks on your report are the result of errors on the agency's part. It could be false or even outdated information. Whatever the case may be, what's important is how to clear it out. And option one is the easiest thing you could imagine, and that is hand it over to professionals like us here at Credit Sage. And I'll explain. You see, credit repair services are companies that offer to help you remove derogatory items from your credit report. They do this by reviewing your credit report and identifying any errors or inaccuracies, and then disputing those items with the credit bureaus or the creditors themselves. Now, why do I say this is the best option? Well, as for Credit Sage, for instance, you can save yourself the trouble of combing through all your reports because our team of experts deal with credit issues like this every day. So we know just what to look for. That way it'll be faster and quicker, and you can also minimize the risk of making a costly mistake. We have years of experience, and we could potentially provide a quicker and more effective resolution. So just give us a call. Use the number in the description below. If you'd rather go through this yourself, here's a few tips how to do that. First, you have to review your credit report. You can obtain a copy of your credit report easily online from each of the 3 major credit bureaus. And once you have that report, review it carefully, line by line, and make sure that all of the information is correct. Look for any errors or inaccuracies, such as accounts that don't belong to you at all, incorrect balances, or even incorrect dates. Once you find these errors on your credit report, you can dispute them with the credit bureau directly. You can do this online, by phone, or by mail. And what you want to do is provide a detailed explanation of the error and any supporting documentation, such as billing statements or receipts. And the credit bureau is required to investigate the dispute and respond within 30 days. If the error on your credit report is related to a specific account, you can also dispute the error with the creditor directly. Contact the creditor and provide them with any documentation, again, that supports your claim. They are also required to investigate the dispute and respond to you within 30 days. Now, if you have any outstanding debts that are negatively impacting your credit score, you can try negotiating with the creditors directly. And this could involve negotiating a settlement to pay off the debt for less than the amount owed, or setting up a payment plan. Be sure to get any agreement in writing and make sure you can afford the agreed upon payment schedule before committing to it. Another option is you can also request a goodwill adjustment. If you have a good payment history with the creditor and just made a one-time mistake, it happens, you can request a goodwill adjustment. And this is where the creditor agrees to remove the derogatory items as a one-time courtesy. The other option is it's not the best option, but you can wait it out. Derogatory items such as late payments will eventually fall off your credit report after like 7 years. Bankruptcies and foreclosures take up to 7 years to fall off. So while it's not a quick fix, waiting for the items to fall off can be an option if you have no other places to turn. Once you have addressed any errors or inaccuracies on your credit report, it's important to practice good credit habits moving forward so you don't get into trouble in the future, such as pay your bills on time. Your payment history is one of the most important factors in determining your credit score. So it's crucial to pay your bills on time every time. Set up automatic payments or reminders to ensure that you never miss a payment. Also, keep credit card balances low. High credit card balances can negatively impact your credit score. Try to keep your balances at 30% or even less of your available credit limit. Another thing is avoid opening too many new credit accounts. When you open too many new lines of credit at once, it can lower your credit score. So only apply for credit when you need it and try to limit the number of credit applications you submit. And overall, just using credit responsibly, which means only borrowing what you can afford to pay back and using credit for necessary purchases rather than frivolous ones. Now, it's important to be aware that while it is possible to remove derogatory items from your credit report yourself, it can be a lengthy and time-consuming process. You need to be patient and very persistent in your efforts. You may need to dispute errors multiple times or negotiate with creditors over several weeks or even months. But remember, the potential benefits of improving your credit score can be significant. But again, if you still feel overwhelmed by all of this, don't forget Credit Sage is still on the table. We offer a super convenient phone consultation that only takes a few minutes. And then once you sign up with us, it's now our job to make sense of the documents and then chase down creditors and bureaus so that you can sit back and focus on the other important things in your life. If you had all found this video helpful, please show your support by hitting the like and subscribing to our channel for new videos each and every week. Thanks for watching.